It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years. The Longhorns will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Auburn's offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch in a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Under fire. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So Texas's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. The 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown Tigers.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Landry. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Puts it out of the air. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying to set up the screen. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. The RPO fired complete to the left. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looking to throw, it's Shaw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Texas! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over SMU. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Handoff from the gun. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You're the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
To the air, it's off. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Punt is on its way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Makes it past the marker. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team starts with the big guys up front, paving the way, running the football. Establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
Off the play fake. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Landry. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Rides the back on the option, the give. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Scanning the field, it's Shaw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to move the chains, they throw it complete to the left. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. They boot it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Here comes the Texas offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got the quick completion.
Complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake back, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option look. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Hauls it in. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Auburn offense. Back to throw, it's Shaw. Complete. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Maddox. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Hand off to the single back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. At midfield, he's got room. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Give to the back. Powers through the defender. And he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. Oh, what a cut! Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the ground with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to James Madison. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Spinderella. Connection to the right. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll go hurry up here. Escapes trouble. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
They kick it away on 4th down. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Leaves it with the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Complete on 3rd down. He'll step out of bounds at the 13, and that gives him a little bit more room. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. Looking to throw, it's off. Grabbed over the middle, it's Akbar. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Landry. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll ride the hot hand. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Back to throw, it's Shaw. Caught near the sticks, it's Akbar. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got room to work. Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Tigers are marching down the field. He's in open space downfield. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. After the run, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And, man, that's frustrating for an offense. You got a little something going. You had a little bit of momentum, but they've got to do a better job of protecting their guy, keeping him upright, letting him go make some plays for this offense. That's the only way he's going to get hot. They got to give him more time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Auburn sends out the punting unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll leave it with him. Spins away from the defender. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Dropping back, it's Shaw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Grab behind the line. It's Akbar. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Right on the money. There he goes. Touchdown, Auburn. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia is just getting the backside of those silver britches kicked today. This is the kind of game diehards of other SEC programs have been waiting for. They're trailing by 14 to LSU. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gives it on the option. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. It's caught. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 3rd down coming up after the completion. They'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
From the gun, running back on the move. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Off-play action. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Back to throw, it's off. Got his man out of the backfield. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. They're working that left side. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Shaw. Rushes on him. Snags it over the middle. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Lofts one high and deep. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for the big play. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Auburn offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The clock winds down with the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Shaw. He lobs one high down the left side. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Auburn sends out the punting unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The coverage team was down there to corral it. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Wingo. Creates a little room. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
And how about the defense? How big was that stop? Forcing the punt, getting it back to the offense, and all of a sudden, you feel the momentum now on their side.
The Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Nice move to keep running.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Dropping back, it's off. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They punted away on 4th down. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on the clock, David, the playbook's wide open. You don't have to just be throwing it every down. You can sprinkle in some runs, too.
And you find out what your quarterback's about. Big-time, prime-time moment. You got the ball, tie game, you want to go win. Make some plays for me, big dog.
Here comes the heat. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. The play action fake. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Did he call bank on that one? Off the left upright and good. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. That late lunch field goal put them on top. They can almost taste victory if they can keep them from scoring to tie or win the game. They make the stop. The coverage team up to the challenge as they put a stop to the return and an end to the game. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're playing